Hey guys, this is my Vanguard channel. Um, I'm basically just gonna be giving you deck profiles, box openings, trade binders, and news in the game, and of what sets are coming out and all that. Um, but basically, this is my first video on this account, um, and so I'm just gonna get started with my Kagero deck. So we have your starting Vanguard, which is Lizard Soldier Conroe. Basically, when a Kagero's rode over him, you put him in a rear guard, and then you can counterblast one to retire it and search for a grade 1 or less Vanguard. So he's pretty decent. I wouldn't say as broken as Barkle in the Royal Paladin matchup, but you know. Then for the triggers, we run 8 critical, 4 draw, and 4 heal. Basically, any deck that doesn't run the heal triggers is not going to work, because you want to be able to heal in a desperate situation. You want them to be there, plus their 10k shields. The draw trigger is Gatling Claw. Basically, this card is really good in the Paladin matchup, because if you get this off first turn, you've taken some damage. You just sit there, you play him, you counterblast one, and you retire their Barkle, so they can't go off with their plays, which I love doing. And then the 8 crits just to make it a aggressive build, because I feel like Kagero should be an aggressive deck. Then for grade 1s you run 3 bar, 4 Iron Tail, 3 Kimanara, 2 Gojo, and 3 Bari. Bari is your perfect shield, great against the Paladin matchup, great against any matchup. I was debating whether to play at 4. I don't have access to a 4th one, so that was the majority reason why I haven't played it at 4. But it also, when you have it, it's nice, but you also have to consider what you want to discard and what you might need for your turn, which makes it a difficult card to play at times. Gojo is there because if I get this off in my starting hand, and my starting hand's terrible, I can just play him. I've forgotten what it's called. Yeah, and basically I get to draw to get a good starting hand, get my plays going. So yeah, I'll play 2 of him. 3 Kimanara just to make the deck a little bit more control orientated. Once again, if in the Paladin matchup, you basically just get rid of their Barkle as quick as possible. So yeah, Iron Tail's there just for the superior ride. I wouldn't say it's good. I mean, it's a 7k vanilla at most of the time, but becomes 8k on occasions. And 3 bar, it's an 8k vanilla. I don't know what else to say about it. For grade 2s, you run 4 Blazing Core, 3 Berserk, 4 Nahalims, the 4 Nahalims are there because they are really good in getting over stuff. The Berserks, I only play 3 because consistently I can draw into this nearly as the same amount as 4, but it's just for 3 I prefer it, as I like to get its effect off, but when I have it I normally don't, and all it is a 9k vanilla that just sits there. So yeah. The Blazing Core is for the Superior Ride. It's also 9k, so it's pretty beefy. Nothing really else to say about that. And for grade 3s, you have your 4 Dragonic Overlord, 2 Blazing Flare, and 1 Blockade. Blockade is a great card because your opponent cannot intercept. This card becomes good if you know what your opponent has in his hand. So basically, if all they've got is barely anything to guard, you just play him, your opponent can't intercept, so he has to use his hand. So yeah, this is for the Superior Ride. I get its effect off once a game, I guess. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's alright. Then the 4 Dragonic Overlords. This is an amazing card if you can get it off. It can attack your opponent's rear guard, then stand itself, then attack your opponent's rear guard, then stand itself, and then attack your opponent's Vanguard. Okay, so basically you've just cleared their field, and they're going to have to make more plays now. By which time they've probably dropped a lot of their hand. You've drive checked 3 cards that you like. If you've hit a trigger, you're winning, because they've probably dropped, and then you're just going attacking over it. But yeah, so you play 7 grade 3s, I believe it's 12 grade 2s, or no, 11 grade 2s. 2, 3, 5, 8, 12, 15 grade 1s, which I feel is kind of high. There are some things that I would like to take out and some things I'd like to put in. I was considering Berger, but I did play it and test it. I didn't like it. So I dropped the Berger for the 2 Gojos, which have been testing rather well for me. The Blockade, it's okay. At the minute I'm switching between this and Goku. Goku is amazing when you get its effect off, because you just retire and you got rid of a problem. But this just stops their intercepts with anything, so your opponent has to make plays that they didn't want to. I don't really like the Superior Ride version, but I can't think of what else to put in and replace it with. I mean, Paladins are the big threat at the minute, and you need to keep up with their pace. So that's why I'm playing the Superior Ride, just to keep up. I have played a lot of Paladins. I have lost to a few of them. I've beaten most of them, but they're just stupid. You want to get rid of their Barkle, you want to get rid of... Soul Saver is a major problem for this deck, I feel. Because basically it boosts everything up by 5k, and then you're just like, shit. Sorry for my language. So yeah, Soul Saver I just feel is a major problem against Kageros, but you want to be able to keep up with them, so I'm playing the Superior Ride version for now. But yeah, that's all I can say about this deck. Look for more videos on my channel. There should be some uploaded soon, and I'm just going to say peace.